so that we know what's going on in case they're going to go and get, water. They know they come get, sign the paperwork to get the metered water, any other types of situations. That way we have contact with them and they're able to do business in the city. So
What does Sit have? Some of them like $175.
let's see,
Sewer,
water.
Kindle. Bait liner. Okay, that's.
Building permits.
Doesn't say.
Yeah, we don't have moving structure, inspection, asphalt, construction appointment. Oh, look, they charge for, that's for a board of adjustment variances and appeals.
No, that's
Yeah,
under something else.
Yeah, I don't see them sit and have anything like that.
Maybe it's under, theirs is probably under, construction and stuff, because I don't see no construction in
Mm-hmm.
there, or permitting.
Yeah, probably tack it on that.
They probably, yeah.
Well, I think that's good. I mean,
But I would leave it alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the paperwork.
Basically, the way we
Hey,
did it.
We just
is-
got started.
The way we did it is
I know we're
because,
done.
No, we just got started.
and
Okay, I agree.
the way we
Watch the
did
cord
it
there.
also is to protect the residents, that if somebody comes in and doesn't complete their job or messes up, or let's say somebody hires somebody to do a water thing and they bust the city side of it, and we gotta hold somebody accountable.
Mhm.
So that's the only reason why we did it, so
Okay,
it's not so much for the money.
right. It's just a registration kind of fee. Okay. Let's see, foundation repair commercial fuel tank underground install or remove $50 for commercial. Let's see. So I don't know if this was a typo, but it's a commercial on top and then it says $500. Is that separate? Oh, foundation repair is one line, right? And then fuel tank underground install or remove, that's a separate deal than the top line? Seems kind of odd, the way it's designed here.
This is ours. This is what so far we got, no changes on 6, 8, and 10, no changes. This is all for the.
Yeah, fuel tank underground.
So it's $50 for just repair of the foundation and then fuel tank underground install, that's the 500, right? Okay. Just we probably fix this format here so it's a little clear.
So what do we have starting
So we're construction or fuel tank foundation. Yeah, so this probably should be. Commercial.
For the animal stuff.
It's good, yeah.
What is that amusement redemption machine?
That's a,
Camel liners,
Remember
we don't
we
do
don't
that,
have none.
but in case it comes.
Oh, but they
Yes, they
can?
can.
Oh, I
They
didn't
can.
know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Okay, so we're good with that, foundation repair and then commercial, okay. Demolition, moving a commercial building, 500 and re-roof commercial based on valuation table. What's the valuation
So is
table?
that moving of any commercial building? That,
That's right.
500,000?
Well, Yeah, it's 500, right, for any commercial demolition, right, basically? And
Yeah, but it
which
says
includes,
moving also.
so including moving?
so does that,
It's
does
together?
that mean, does that mean the buildings are going through town?
No, let's say,
In town?
let's say there's a commercial building that needs to be moved or demolished, they pay $500. It's only like $100 for residential.
Yeah.
So
That's
so-
yeah.
So should this be demolition slash moving,
I would
Commercial?
say so.
right?
Yeah,
So it's, okay, so we'll do this.
I think 500 is, how many commercial buildings do we see go on here in town? We don't have none, right?
Nah.
We don't have none.
Oh, but that's pretty good.
I mean,
They
yeah,
need to do that.
I know.
There's actually someone looking at it,
which place?
the old Snappies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, to buy it and to put you know about that, the furniture store? He wants to make it, he wants to do like a rustic storefront. It's gonna look nice if it happens. I'm really hoping it does.
So he needs to go down a little bit on that price. Which is gonna be
That's good, man. I hope it happens. Okay, all right. Okay, next one is, storage structure, non-occupied, less than 200 square feet. Modular buildings, portable structures equal to and more than 200 square foot, non-occupied.
Storage structure. That's like an old, somebody has an old one, they just want to tear it down? Is that what it is?
Right.
Let's go up with that. $15 is nothing, right? Maybe 25?
We see, but right
But what
there,
is that? Tell me.
Structure,
a storage is just a shed. See, less than 200 square feet, that's a small shed.
that's a pretty big shed.
But
200 square feet is pretty big, right?
But for
That's-
commercial use, right?
Yeah, because I mean, you got it under commercial.
Oh, you got a commercial.
That's not for homes.
Where, this is saying,
Because less than 200 square feet, it could be 10 by 10, which
Yep.
is 100, could be 20 by 20.
it gotta be a 20 by 20.
Yeah, 20 by 20 is a 200, but
Yeah.
that's a big one.
But this is demolition or moving that building, right? That structure? Because it's under
See,
this
it's gotta be
demolition
worded
commercial.
Oh,
correctly.
yeah, yeah.
It's not worded correctly.
Right. Like this should fall, so
Yeah,
basically,
they should put commercial structure, storage structure, right? Like re-roof commercial,
So it does have to be reworded, but on the 15, I would go to 50,
yeah,
and then on the 50, I would go to 100.
that's good.
But it does need to be reworded.
Reworded, so people go say, wait, hey,
Right, because this is all for commercial.
Yeah.
This doesn't, it's not residential, it's just commercial.
commercial storage, okay.
Where does it say commercial?
On the very top.
right here, demolition and moving
Okay.
commercial.
Because we're still under
He's
that.
gonna reword it, like, so he just reworded it.
Yes, I
So
put,
now we know it's commercial.
And keep in mind, one of them says non-occupied, and the other one says occupied.
Right.
You removed it, right? You removed where it says occupied.
no, it's still there. It's just, it's kind of cut off over here. So I need to just format it a little differently.
Meaning if they're gonna move from one location to another location,
Yeah.
they just wanna hook up.
And a good example of that would be the storage building places over there, right?
Well, if they tore them down
Yeah.
and, or removing them somehow. So, right, I'll reformat it. I can't
So
see
it's
it.
the 50, is it, so we moved it to 50 and you said 100?
I mean, that's my recommendation. It's
Yeah.
up to y'all.
I mean, how many times do we see that?
Yeah. Not very much.
Not much.
But I'll figure out how to get this a little later, but you'll see up here, it says non-occupied up there.
All right.
And it's still there. Okay,
So 50.
so,
Like, the valuation table, is that for homes or what are we doing now?
well, see this, the way it's formatted, again, it's under this commercial, because right here, it references a valuation table. So what's the valuation table? Is this right? Well, this isn't, because this also says based on valuation table for this one, for addition, build outs and renovations.
There used to be a valuation table on your white book.
Mhm.
I don't know if they even use that. Basically, it's cost. Like
So-
somebody says it costs X amount of dollars, then you go.
You look
Oh, Then it gives you like a formula?
Yeah.
Okay,
See, to me, the way I'm looking at this, all this that we're talking about falls under commercial.
Yeah.
okay.
On the second page, then you go to residential construction fees.
So that valuation should be just crossed out, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, this is then cross out the evaluation,
Take that out?
yeah.
Okay.
And then now we're in the same page with commercial.
Okay.
There you go. Now we're additional built.
So I probably should, you want me to add commercial here to this?
Maybe you should do just one line item that says commercial
On top?
on top,
Okay,
and then that way we'll know that
Everything instead of commercial, it is commercial.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
And
so
make
let
it
me,
bigger. Like, that way they know that all that goes,
Yeah, because it is confusing.
Yeah.
because it's folded, but maybe it just needs to be a little bit bigger. I guess they capitalized it. but
So
separated.
this, let's see, okay, so this needs to go here. And then this is foundation repair. That'll go here.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is all basically commercial into here, right?
Beautiful. And then when you,
Yeah, there you go.
and once you get, you sit down, you probably can. you
Yeah,
probably-
I can
you'll-
fine tune it.
You'll
Yeah,
fine tune, but
right.
this is all commercial.
So Isaac agreed to do 50 and 100.
Yeah,
Let's see,
right there on 50, yeah.
50 and 100 here, 50 here and 100 here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, those are golden days. Price.
Okay.
And that's
Now,
still a good deal.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's a damn good deal.
So this one here, remodeling, building, electrical, plumbing, mechanical, individually, commercial again, right?
Yeah.
Based on valuation table. So we have the valuation table.
Look at that table,
Okay.
ask Angela and see if she knows.
Okay. And this total valuation, first one, that was
Oh,
right here.
there
Yeah,
it
right
is.
there, yeah.
There's a table.
Okay,
So I should probably call this a valuation table, right?
The way they put it.
Yeah.
first 1,000 is
First.
100, that's pretty cheap, right?
See, and,
You're
It was like-
$7.
It was like 10%.
and basically, Sal,
What is that?
this is the honor system.
Mm,
Only you're gonna know if somebody comes and tells you, hey, I'm gonna repair this thing, I'm only gonna pay $10.
Yeah.
Well, common sense tells you, okay, does it cost $10 or does it cost $200? So that's how you're gonna know.
Okay.
But
But what is that for?
that's, for remodeling.
Yeah, so-
Add-ons, you
so-
see,
so you have right here,
remodeling,
base-
building, electrical, plumbing.
Yeah,
So we have right here, like, the cost is based on valuation table. So every $1,000, this table saying that every $1,000 you have to pay $100. So if it's, I guess, right, if it's a $5,000
Yeah,
value
That's
or
only for remodeling.
commercial, right?
it's still commercial.
Right.
yeah. See, and then the 5,000 will be at the 101 too. And that's, so that's still cheap right there. Plus $5.
You might wanna go back and see how far back that we haven't gone up. What is sent to the English side, I don't have a valuation.
I'm trying to look right there, it says building permit, they got, this is just for residential, it's $30 and we only got 5, right? We could probably just put that one in there, right?
You're only charging $5 for them to add on, or $5 per something.
Well, it says plus $5 each additional 1,000 to and including 50,000. So for 101,000 to 50, Right. right? It's an additional. So it'll be like if it was a $5,000 right deal,
That's only
You
if
pay-
they're adding.
you pay $25
Extra.
extra
Well, right here, they got, Sydney got $30.
for the add-on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at it, just buildings, or just a regular building. Next page. Just, and this is just right there.
Oh.
And that just, this is building permit based on reg.
Yeah, they're doing 30. They do 30 for the first 1,000 and 10 for each additional 1,000.
And they
So
went
we're,
up.
so we're just going straight to 5.
There's no set amount, it's just $5.
No, it's five.
Oh,
It's $5 per $1,000. So if it was a $5,000 deal, they'd pay $25.
Well, how come it says plus $5?
So if it was 5,000, you'd be paying extra.
No, the
yeah.
first 1,000 is $100.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess okay. So if it's a $5,000 deal, right?
You look
They're
at the
gonna
next
they're gonna pay
slide.
$500, right? And then they're gonna pay
Plus-
an additional.
$100.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. $100, and then they're gonna pay another 5 times 5. So what? $525 total for like a
30,000.
right.
See, and the way Sinton has it is, if it's less than 1,000, it's $30.
Yes, but I think they're changing now.
Between 1,000 to 50,000, then it's 30, for the first 1,000 plus 10.
No, they changed the new ones.
So if,
The-
on the
the-
gray,
The
side,
gray ones
is
are new,
are there
the
new
new
ones?
policies they come out.
Yeah, the gray
They
ones are
changed it a
new.
lot.
Oh, the new fee schedule.
Yeah.
On theirs?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything in gray is what they're charging,
That's
what
a
you're charging
lot. I
now.
mean, they went
How
up a
much are
lot.
they charging?
250.
Yeah, they're charging 250 for the first 1,000 plus 787 for each additional 1,000. And that's 101 to 5,000, 50,000, I'm sorry.
I don't know. What do you-
$100 per $1,000.
Okay, so we're looking at the very end, the right.
This is for commercial, right?
Yeah, we're still.
So we're looking at the very right for us. That's our new policy.
Yeah.
Those are our new ones.
Yeah, anything on this side,
Is our new.
right, so everything on this, okay, let me start over. So everything on this side was from last fiscal year, right?
Yeah.
And this is what we're changing to this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're on this side. I don't know that y'all went up anything from here to now. Let's see.
Sid's charges 787. Where did they get that number from?
I mean, you can go up, I mean, if you want, just a couple bucks, but make it 7.
Round it off for the girls so they don't, you know what I'm saying? They want to do too much, like $10 or something?
If you want, I mean. Then it goes to 6.
Well, here, I got Brazoria, they have $10 for the first 1,000, $4 for the next, and then, shoot, then they go up 200, you know.
Mhm.
Look at this one, here's $10 for the first, then $4 for.
And then over 50.
Yeah, I would say 10, to
over-
me, yeah. What do you guys, 10, okay? Because that's, it's within,
That's just commercial.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be right here, $10. We're changing, going to 5 to 10.
Okay, give an example, Sal, so we can know.
Okay, so basically, if it is a $5,000 deal, they're gonna pay 5 times 10, so they're gonna pay $50.
Plus the,
Plus the 500. Let's see, first 1,000, and then plus 50, so it's gonna be 100 times 5, that's 500, right? And then 10 times each 1,000, that times 5, so $550. For a $5,000 deal.
that's what I'm saying.
And that's to basically remodel electric plumbing, renovations, that's what they're gonna pay, and then demolition, roofing, moving. Sorry, just roofing based on valuation table. Yeah, so sorry, it's just roofing. That'll go back here, right? That's a base valuation, that'll go back here. And then remodeling, building, electric, plumbing, mechanical, individually. That'll come back to this table.
Should you change like theirs and put less than 1,000? I mean, I know it says first 1,000, well, but if you put less, that way they say,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, less, yeah, like,
I'm just saying the terminology.
yeah.
So you wanna do 1,000 or less,
No.
or right here?
Instead of first 1,000, do
Uh-huh.
like Simpson and put less than 1,000.
There you go.
Okay,
That way they get,
gotcha, yeah,
anything under 1,000, they know that automatically.
okay. So you went up 50% on this part here, right, from 5 to 10. Do you wanna do,
50% on that one too, right?
you wanna do 12? I mean, that
Or
would count-
15, so, it's round numbers for the ladies,
Okay,
right?
sure. Quick math,
I mean, because that much, that's a big building.
okay.
50, that's a big building.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a big
It's
building.
still pretty decent, I guess,
Yeah, that's
cost,
a
right?
big building. From 50,
Okay, so we're good with 15 on that one?
yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. Total evaluation, fee and fee.
What is that one for?
That one I'm not sure about. Total evaluation, fee and fee.
What's
Yeah, there was some stuff on here that I asked, and no one in the office really knew what some of this, so.
Take that out then.
Okay, it doesn't sound right where it says plus 50 for each additional 1,000 to and including 100,000. Look at the way it says.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So plus, let's see. Okay, so
It
if
says-
if it's more, okay, plus $10 for each additional 1,000 to include 50, and then so this should be this should
This is
actually
for each
so
additional.
this should be. I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. It's a typo. This should be 50,000, not 1,000.
Yes, 52.
Yeah, that's what that this typo. Okay.
Okay,
There you go.
Now you're talking. So total evaluation.
Okay, but look at what theirs says, 400 for the first 50,000 plus 546 for each additional 1,000 thereafter. So, yeah. Okay.
So that, what is total?
Yeah, I need to look into this because I asked about some of this stuff and the ladies in the office weren't sure. So that's,
We're not in.
yeah. So I'm gonna just kind of mark it. I'm gonna highlight it just to kind of come back to it. I don't know that it's gonna affect anything because it's basically total, right? So it's just adding something of what we already charging, I'm assuming. We can revisit that.
Okay, no, just continue on. It's a continuation.
Mhm.
You take that,
Just take it off?
Yeah, take it off. It's a
Okay.
continuation.
Okay. It might just,
Yeah, see, it's a continuation,
it might
right?
just be a weird spot that no one kind of
Yeah, so it's a,
caught,
yeah.
Okay.
And now we're gonna start adding money to that 7. We're gonna go to,
To the 250.
Okay. So then let's see, 7.
so we're going to 20 on that one.
Okay.
And that's still cheap. And then 25 on the next one. We go $5 increments. Is that okay?
Yeah. I mean, it's up to y'all, but I mean,
Now,
you're-
that's a lot of money, $250,000. That's cheap. Okay, now that's looking more.
okay.
It's more like your Jesse Falcone right there.
Yeah.
250,000 million.
Yeah, gee, okay.
Okay. Now so everyone's good with those? The 10, 15, 20, and 25?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're at fire alarm system commercial, 75, and then a pool and a spa. I'm assuming that's to put one in. We charge a permit,
The pool spa,
pool spa.
Yeah, that's outside, yeah.
but is that for residential or is that for commercial?
See, there you go. Take that one out and put it commercial.
Pool spa,
If it's still under commercial, it probably means like a hotel.
Oh, probably,
So we should.
oh.
Yeah.
This guy
Pool.
up here, there you go.
Pool, there you go.
Fire alarm system, commercial,
Yeah,
pool spa,
yeah, take commercial out of that and that's all part of,
it's all part of,
yeah.
under the commercial.
yeah.
See,
So
but the fire alarm system, who does that?
You can always call the Sat.Sept.
a fire marshal.
What
or
does
something.
he charge?
Did they say 75?
No, I think you charged me $100 to do mine.
Yeah.
We charge-
I think, yeah, it's-
Yeah,
Let's go to 200.
if can you look into it and charge whatever you
Highlight it
charge?
so you know to
Yeah.
charge. Yeah, because we don't wanna have to pay.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because we undercharge.
Well, but you know how they do it? You pay them direct.
You pay them and then you pay us separate.
We've never, when I came, they told me, you're gonna do a, what do you call it?
Oh, yeah. So it's like more administrative costs. Like, so they go, so they can get the fire marshal, pay them directly to do the fire alarm system or inspect it or
They
whatever.
gotta pay
And
us.
then they come to us to get a permit.
A permit.
So that's 75. I mean, I don't know. If that's all they're doing, that seems reasonable. Because we're not going to be doing the inspection for the fire
So
alarm.
as long as we're not doing.
They just have to turn in. Because there's instances where
All
people,
the permit?
right? Because like even like a fire inspection, that's not us, right? It's the fire marshal.
Fire marshal
But-
from Sat.Sept comes and he inspects your
Alarm?
smoke
Right.
alarms and then your fire extinguishers.
Right.
Make sure they're.
So then that's just our permit fee for them to come to us and turn everything in, and then we give them the permit for the fire alarm.
For
Because
commercial.
right for
Keep in mind,
commercial,
That's commercial.
right?
So you go
So-
fire alarm system permit,
So do we want
Right.
to do 100?
permit and go to $100.
If it's commercial?
Change it.
But I would word it different instead of, like Isaac said, permit,
Right,
It's
I added,
permit.
yeah, fire
Yeah.
alarms is permit, right,
and they can get whoever they want, it don't matter, as long as they bring to you.
right,
Yeah.
the official
that it's
document
Yeah.
that
certified.
right,
And they pay you $100.
okay, so we're going $100 to that one?
I mean, I don't know. It's-
Yeah.
I mean, costs are going up, you know. There's the other thing too, we gotta think about, like, we're paying our employees
Yeah, I mean,
more,
that's nothing to
you know,
it.
as we kind of progress, we pay people more, so we have to kind of recoup that, you know, administrative
If for
costs.
commercial, they're gonna be making money out
I
of
don't
it.
remember, I think he charged me $125.
It was, I forgot too, it was like, on that one, on a swimming pool, this city got a swimming pool permit, $600.
Oh, wow. That's for commercial, or that's just for everybody?
Well, yeah, everybody, it's by commercial. That's a lot of money, right?
Mhm.
So why do they charge permit for the swimming pool, backflow valves, all that shit?
So the same thing over here, they have to get a permit from you.
They would have to get, like,
The
inspect,
whole spa permit,
right,
get them and get it inspected with somebody.
right, then bring the
Bring it to
documents,
you.
right, and then our inspector, you know, signs off on it, and then we issue the
But
permit.
there's also more that don't have to like backflow valve and all that other crap that we gotta make sure they have, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, go up $100 on that one too.
Okay,
Okay.
Until someone comes and they will know, like, because we haven't had anyone
No.
that's done that.
Most of it's
so this one
residential.
says driveway, no inspection, if in city easement has to go before council.
But when they did, stripes over here, did charge them anything? Remember that stripes, when they came in, did that extra cement?
On the side, on the street,
Yeah, well, that's,
shoot, we made them pay for it,
see,
$250,000.
see?
But we told them because they told us that they were gonna come out to the front, and then it turned out they were going to the side, they were tearing up our streets. So then we got both Exxon and Stripes to come in and meet, and the Exxon guy says, hey, I'm a small guy compared to Stripes.
Yeah.
So Stripes says, we got it, shoot, they paid it,
There you go, sir.
So for what?
because they're using the city, the side street,
And they pay for it.
for the whole concrete, the
Oh,
whole
okay.
street.
See, but driveway, no inspection, I don't think, that somebody's gotta go inspect that, cause if it's gotta be like 4 inches thick, or, you know what I'm saying? Right, driveways? That's commercial, you look at those big trucks,
Only because,
you got the big
but
trucks
that's
doing it.
for them, like,
Well,
if not, then it's their problem, because
Like-
it's gonna crack.
like
Yeah.
Family Dollar.
Yeah.
We should have said, hey, if you're gonna come on the side,
Yeah,
then you're going into our public road, you're gonna tear it up.
and they are tearing it. Driveway, no inspection.
And this one says, well, so this is required inspection.
Where we at now? We still in the driveway?
Yeah, I don't understand that one.
Me either,
Just
driveway,
leave it alone for now.
yeah, I mean, till we don't get,
We can
Why
amend
does it
this,
say no inspection? That's,
that's what I'm saying.
can we amend this, or is forever?
No, you can
No,
amend it
we
anytime
can
you
amend
want to, yeah. And it may just take something happening where they're gonna do it, where we start, you know, digging in more, or we can reach out to other, like, so in Corpus, for example, so when I put in my driveway, I had to get a permit for it.
Yeah.
And the city had to come out, you know, inspect it, of course, and then they signed off on it and they poured. So, you know, they can get it, they can hire their own inspector to sign off on it and then get the permit from us, so it's more of an administrative cost, I guess.
You can leave that one, or that one.
We can revisit it too
Yeah,
also,
Electrical.
okay,
Or we could find out what other cities do.
right. Yeah, so we can amend it.
Yeah.
Right now, this is just to kind of get it started. Okay, so electrical,
I don't understand that one either. Inspection, and then it says commercial.
I think it's probably just the way it's formatted, because you see how this is,
What is sitting got?
it's only one line here. 75 inspection, electrical, so is this, you know,
Sitting has a master, you got a master, journeyman, blah, blah, blah. That'll
If
be,
it's commercial, I go to $250, not $75.
yeah.
If Go to 250 on the commercial, but I don't know what that.
I'm just seeing if there's a electrical charge or electrical permit here under residential. I don't see
Well,
it.
here, this city here of, I don't know what this city is. This is electrical permit, commercial new construction permit issued, 110 for all projects up to 500 square feet plus 0.9 cents over. So it all depends on the square feet on. See, I think, look, we got there.
And how do we know that, like, they're just gonna come and ask for electrical, we're gonna go around and say,
Ooh, our inspector,
Because we're contracting out the inspecting.
right, he'll,
portion now.
they've done that because I think when, that cafe opened, they went, they had to do it
Whenever the
electrical.
City, who did y'all get to do the inspection over those houses? The contract's
Kenny,
And what does he charge?
$75.
And we should go to, like I
That's what I'm
said,
saying,
Yeah.
250.
yeah, 75 plus like, that's a 75 plus 20.
Huh?
who is he?
20 is
I don't know.
administrative.
Right.
Found them.
He charges
But that's all we get is
$75
Right.
20
All we
bucks.
get is
per
$20,
house
yeah.
or per-
I mean, even if you were to
I
do
don't
100, 175,
He didn't- not
and
like
we
per
pay-
hour, just-
now, does the city pay the 75 or the customer? Or the customer pays the city?
City, customer pays the city, they pay the 75 plus the 20, right?
Then I think
And then we
like
pay,
I
then we
said,
pay the inspector
Oh,
75, we keep
200
the,
or 250 or even 175, the city makes 100
The only
bucks.
thing he needs to have is a plumbing license. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I would go to 250.
That stuff's good.
250.
so let's see, this one. See, this is where it gets kind of like, I understand what you're saying, like right here that says inspection, right? And it says, 75 per required inspection. And then it's like, and then it's here, but then I also noticed, I don't think I saw electrical inspection.
But
Oh,
that-
it's right here, yeah, it's right there.
Well, now you're looking at, now you're looking at residential.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like, I wonder whoever put this together, just smashed those together and that they're supposed, these are supposed to be, you know,
Not together, right?
not together maybe,
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
right? Because this is a commercial, this is our commercial costs, right?
Yeah,
And then this is supposed to be, I guess, the residential
yeah.
costs.
Take that one
No,
out.
no, that's, I think that's the inspection and then the commercial was supposed to be, it's together, man. Because look at plus $10
Yeah.
per 1,000 evaluation.
Okay, so that, so
So
just
if
take,
it costs $2,000 and it's 20 bucks.
okay, so
Yeah.
so just, I took that part out, commercial, right?
Yeah,
So this basically is all this together. So commercial electric inspection.
But if Isaac is suggesting for us to go to 250, I would do away with the plus $10,
yeah,
1,000 valuation. 250 is a flat rate, that's it.
yeah.
Regardless if you build a tiny house or a mansion.
That's commercial.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and right here, they got 110 for this and for this is commercial. So that's good. Get 110 plus our 75. Yeah. we can ballpark.
$10.
And the same thing here, we're taking this off. Okay, so basically, should I just put an inspection up here, commercial inspection? Just to make it kind of.
Later on, we're going to agree on the price to set up and.
Right.
Yeah. And this is all commercial.
Right.
You guys set something out.
Right. Okay.
But get the prices down at least something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a big time.
Yeah.
But these guys commercial, also that here for water, you know, but all those I think should be separate. You should have commercial.
You're right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Residential.
I see
Residential.
what you're saying, let's just talk about the prices and I can put everything,
Yes,
kind of lump it
yes,
together.
And
Okay,
then bring it to us again, boom, here's the final.
okay,
Probably easier for us to understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bring us the final version.
okay.
I like that.
And
Alright.
then you could take away what was last year and all that.
Yeah, well, what I'll do is we're gonna hide it.
Yeah.
And then that way you only have this, and then the next year, if we go up, we'll have what we did last year. I mean,
Right.
we'll have what we did this year for last year, and then we'll just hide that as we're going, but we'll have a history, which I don't think we have that now. So,
See, and that one's good right there, failure to obtain permit. So once we have an inspector that goes out there and sees, well, see, that would be a code enforcer. If you were to go out there and say, hey, you're doing this work, do you have a permit?
Yeah.
No? Oh, okay, then guess what? You're gonna get charged double the amount, which is 250 plus 250, that's 500 plus 150 administrative fee.
I like that.
And that's good.
So, yeah,
But again, that comes into play when we have a code enforcement. Inspector, that's not his job.
No. So that's pretty much, I would double it
I
more.
would leave that alone.
Yeah, yeah. And then,
Because you're already saying double the amount of
Yeah.
permit fee.
that's too,
Well, over there it says required inspection. Shouldn't it be inspection plus fee, plus administrative fee? No, I'm sorry.
yeah, it's gotta be
Instead of
administrative.
inspection, should it just be 250 permit fee / inspection?
I like that. Yeah, because they're gonna say, well, we need a permit. Because everybody wants permits. Does that make sense to you?
Permit fee / yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they fail, they get their permit and they go out there and inspect and they fail, it's gonna be another 250. Is that kind of
It's
clear
gonna be
here?
500 plus your administrative fee to do all the paperwork because
Mhm.
you violated.
Oh, you're talking about that part? Yeah.
So
So,
he's talking about if they fail the inspection.
oh, okay, I got you.
No, if they fail the inspection,
Then they gotta.
Then they gotta pay another
No.
250.
No.
They just gotta fix.
no, they
whatever
just gotta
need,
fix it.
Yeah.
They just
whatever
red
they
tag it.
need.
Yeah, Rich.
You don't pay them.
No.
So I thought it was 75, like right now we're charging 75 per inspection. So if you fail it, you gotta come back and pay it again. Another
So-
75.
so let me ask you a
What's that?
question.
Is he doing that?
I think that's what we're doing.
That's all I was gonna ask you. So the contractor you have now, so if you call him, he comes and it failed, he's gonna charge you $75?
Yeah, because you gotta go back again to go
So
check it
then he
again.
goes and comes back, that's another
Yeah.
75?
Right.
Then yeah, you gotta charge
Then
him.
yes,
Yeah.
you need to put that
So
on there.
per inspection then.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
No, I would put on there, if I were you, I would just put on there, on the
Failed?
second line, yeah, like.
Failed the
Failed inspection,
And slash-
$100.
No, because,
We make 25, just for him to go back.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
He makes another 75, we only make, because we already made our 250,
Okay.
but we're making 25
Yeah.
for him to go. back.
But reinspection,
why don't we just charge,
What do you mean?
if he's charging us 75, are we gonna just charge what he charges or we're gonna?
no, we got the 250.
So we got the 250 for initial. If he got, he said if you have to come back, then we'll charge
Yeah.
100. He'll still get his 75.
But you'll
And
put on there failed inspection,
The 100,
And the only reason we're gonna charge again is because he's gonna charge us again.
Right.
$75. So we gotta recoup some kind of money.
So I'll put failed inspections, / reinspection, $100.
$100, yeah.
but don't tell him that. No, if he sees it, it's public record, that's fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna charge the same.
Yeah. I like that, I like that.
I didn't know he was charging every time it failed,
I didn't either.
but.
Yeah, because it's his, he has to go back again and perform the
I know we
same.
weren't doing that, but I guess now that he's coming out of Corpus, I guess.
Well, I mean, to me, it makes sense no matter who it is. If you gotta go back again and do it against the same amount of work, you have to just check everything again.
Yeah.
So it's if you're talking about cost,
He's not gonna do it for free again.
right? Okay, so we're good with this part here.
Okay, look at that one, it was kind of funny. If work complete, double the amount, we understand that. It's gonna be 500 plus 150.
Yes.
Now, if work is started but not complete, double the amount of permit or 100 or 150 administrative fee. So basically, you charge double the permit or,
Why, don't put it work complete, but completed. What?
no, that one, that's if the work is completed, they're gonna find you double. The other one is
Work
just,
complete, double.
if they started, then you do either or. You double the permit or you charge 150 administrative fee. But if you put that, they're gonna say, well, why are you gonna charge me 500? Why don't you just charge me the 150 administrative fee? It's cheaper.
So that needs to go up then, right?
Very cheap, the work complete, double amount of permit fee.
Maybe we should just put, if work started or completed,
Yeah.
you get a double permit fee plus the 50 administrative fee. Because the bottom one, It's like them saying,
Just still use the word is, like started work or completed.
yeah, started work or
Yeah, it
completed.
is.
But if you're doing.
What about for started?
Yeah, this is what I'm worried about.
But it's
They
not.
say, double the amount of permit, which is 500.
Yeah.
Or administrative, I'm gonna tell you, well, just charge me 150.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I already completed the job and I'm like,
Yeah, pay you 150.
yeah, it's the way it.
So it'll read this for completed work or started work, double the amount of the permit. Double the amount of permit fees plus the 150 administrative fee,
Yes.
right? For complete work.
Okay, wait. When you say administration fee, should it be inspection fee instead of administration fee? Right?
Well, okay, so if someone started work or completed it, right?
Right.
They got caught, said, hey, you need a permit for that. So now they're gonna be charged double the permit.
$500.
Our inspector's gonna have to go out there the first time, that's gonna be part of that permit cost already, right? Right, the 250, so 75 goes to him for that trip. And if for some reason he's like, well, you gotta rip out these walls for me to see the inside,
I'm
then
gonna red tag you.
we're red tag you, so now we're gonna charge again the permit fee. So to get his money back, he has to go back and look at it again.
We're only gonna charge 100.
Yeah.
For building inspection.
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah.
He gets 75.
Yeah, we get.
And we get the 20. Okay, and
We
then,
do nothing.
right, yeah. And
He's the one that red tagged me.
Sure, and then and if you guys keep coming back, that we keep hitting that $100
Yeah.
over and over.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so for completed work or started work, double the amount of the permit fee plus 150.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay,
That's good.
all right. So now residential construction fees.
Kind of space that way out. Space it way
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
and-
space it out. Make sure it's, and put it in the middle.
And just put residential
Yeah.
first.
Put it in the middle.
Yeah, like you did the other one.
Put everything in the middle. Man, I'm glad he knows how to do that. We took about a week to do.
So just residential here, right?
In the middle, right?
Okay.
Same thing with the commercial, put it in the middle. Yeah. Okay, then that can,
That's spelled right. Residential, yeah, okay.
you can spell check that later. There you go.
Oops, that's,
Make it white. If you're gonna put it in green, you can make it white.
There you go.
Yeah,
And then
I can format it
space-
later.
Space it out. Yeah, you can do that. You can fix it out later.
yeah, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
So
So they can see, hey, well, now we're in residential.
Right, let me make sure I did that up here. The commercial, remove that. So I'm gonna do
Yeah.
what you, let's see,
Are
because
you using Google?
no, it's Excel.
Excel?
So
Yeah.
this, I'm gonna do,
That's okay.
okay, all right,
See, now we know, we're talking business.
okay. All right, all fees applied plus inspection fees, administrative fee, $20.
Correct where it says patio, it says patio.
Oh.
Take off the mark. There you go.
So new including garage, buildings, square feet. So 60 cents per square foot, 14 cents per square foot for electrical, 0.01.
We're just doing $20. Is that, we're leaving it administrative fee $20?
Well, it says plus final inspection. Well, see, before what was happening was they were only charging 75 for all these here, and he wasn't charging us extra, but he said, I'm going out there more than once, right, for all these things, because they're not all ready at the same time. He has to keep coming back.
Yeah.
So it should be 75 for each trip, and that's what we have here.
Yeah.
75 times 4, 300, because it's 75 for each of these, plus 20 each.
Well, how would we know what's electrical? How would you know what's,
Yeah.
how many square feet? You won't.
Exactly right. Like y'all guys, y'all know you do construction. Like, how do you?
With a flat fee.
I do the same way. I do construction.
And that's the thing,
different way.
we are doing a flat fee right now. I don't know that he's even measuring, so I don't know that we need these.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I would
just do a flat fee.
find out what other cities are doing,
What is
and I
it?
would do away with it and just charge a flat rate.
Okay.
Everything's in coffee.
You smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I drink it at night too. I'm not gonna lie.
You're right.
Right now, like I said, we are charging 75 flat for all these right now, plus $20 in
So
administrative
so why
costs.
do we have all these square
I
feet?
think no one just took them off, but then again, it didn't come to y'all to make that determination also.
That, like you.
Because we really-
We don't even know
Because
what,
what
so
do
you-
other cities do? Do they have?
it's just a flat rate, right,
Yeah.
really?
Because how are we gonna know?
It's
We're gonna
flat
go
rate.
measure?
No, there's no way. You
Yeah.
go in the attic and all that, there's no way.
So right,
Unless they show you a receipt, but there's no.
No,
way.
I think we ought to go, because more than 75, we should go like 100, because we gotta get some money off this too. Say maybe
That's what
100.
I was thinking.
well, we're making, okay, so just, we're making $20 off each inspection.
But if it's $75.
Well, no, it's 75 plus 20. That's what the customer pays. So the customer's paying $95, right? For each of those, each of
Oh,
those.
the 20, we call it
Yes.
administrative fee.
Right.
Put that
But
25.
but
Make that
it-
25.
but It needs to be clear that it's an administrative fee for each,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
No, Because
I would say you go
Administrative fee.
75, 150.
administrative fee for.
Well, see right here, this little town, the permit admission is $25. They charge $25 for issuing a permit. So put 25 on that administrative fee.
That's what I was thinking.
Cheap, right?
But, and they don't charge for square footage, right?
Nope.
They don't.
It just $10. Well, that's red. It's 30 cents square feet per minute, blah, 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 but then you,
Oh, we're still on residential.
You gotta
Yes.
understand that they're still gonna pay for a permit fee.
Right.
Yeah.
To do the whole house.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's no way.
yeah,
You can go by square footage unless they actually bring the blueprints and
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And not even that.
And he's
No.
gonna be.
And all he's doing now is he's inspecting the blueprints to make sure they fit our parameters, right? All the
Right.
ordinances and stuff. That's all he's doing. It's a flat 75. So
Yeah.
so we're not even going by the
No.
square footage now. So you wanted to go to 25 for
25
administrative?
there, yeah. Because that's what other cities are doing.
But you do need to put on there inspection fees and then you'll just put, building, electrical, plumbing, mechanical. And do away with the square foot.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be the
Yeah.
new one.
Yeah, this
This
is,
is our new one.
yeah, this is just,
This is gonna be our
this
new
is
one.
last year. This
Yeah,
is,
that's
yeah,
last year.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So we just,
just to show the comparison of what we had.
yeah.
And then, let's see, yeah, okay.
I think, commercial buildings, they have a room, a mechanical room with a lot of, magnets and all that stuff.
Residential though. I think it's the following mechanical.
I would say go for commercial. Because a lot of these, renting out these buildings where, oh yeah, the mechanical room is where the internet is and all the, electrical
Yeah.
stuff.
So should I move the mechanical up here to the commercial section? Because I don't see a mechanical inspection here.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Electrical.
But I don't see this, I don't see Sydney even has a mechanical.
What I can do is I can just, we can,
Just do away with it.
Mechanical is almost electrical too.
Yeah.
Mechanical, the way I'm understanding is is,
And then somebody's gonna ask us, I don't know, we're gonna write.
you have all your internet, all your alarms coming in, all your satellites coming in, that's a mechanical room.
So what I'll do is I can cut it and I can put it over here under
Yeah.
commercial.
And then the mechanical rooms, also, they have a cutoff for electrical and all that. So, yeah.
I'll put it under commercial just to keep it there, and I took it out of residential.
But now we can charge you for playrooms and for the kids.
Yeah.
Not there.
Well, like I said, at least you clean this up so people look at it like, oh, you know,
This thing's old already anyway, it needs to be,
how long, by 16 since we've been here? 16.
Yeah.
It's the same, all we do is cut the face.
Okay, so then we have residential dwellings remodeling addition, so it's 75 again, right? Down, all the way down.
Now, you're not falling asleep over there, right? I got to pick you up, you know?
What are we charging them?
oh, theirs is based on valuation. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be,
it'll be more.
Okay.
it'll be,
I like that, yeah, just flat rate.
Remodel. That's only remodel they're gonna add on, right?
Right, or they're fixing a room, right? So they're fixing, if they're fixing the room, or if they're fixing the room, or like ripping it out and redoing it or something, putting in a wall or a closet, or if they're adding a whole new room.
Like if I'm remodel my bathroom, next to
Right.
a
Mhm.
lot of people are.
A lot of people don't.
A lot of people.
It's-
Hey,
And
I'm
didn't,
remodeling my room, it's
didn't,
$75.
after I left as mayor, they stopped going to residential. I
Oops,
mean,
don't care.
they stopped going to the
Residential.
residential existing.
Mhm.
But only if it was an addition.
Oh, you're
Right.
right, you're right, yeah.
Only if it was an addition,
Mhm.
because a lot of people frown.
I always
"Hey,
thought
it's
it was
costing-"
only if
Yeah,
it
we
was an
stopped doing that.
addition. I don't ever remember us saying that it was,
Take-
because if
see,
you're not
every-
Y'all
changing
stopped
anything.
Just about every city has a remodeling
I
permit,
know they do.
but it's an honor system, because your city can't just go in your house and say, did you remodel anything? They can't do that.
Take the
So,
mechanical out.
Gosh darn it, I need to remodel my bathroom.
I mean, it's up to y'all, really, ultimately, if you want to take it off.
No, so we get it's $100, yeah.
I'll be the only.
Like I said, I'm gonna do mine, so I'll come up and get a permit.
I need to remodel my bathroom.
Okay, what is this, plus fire inspection? You don't have that
Where are you at?
at the house. plus-
Hey, I'm not remodeling.
Oh,
I only
plus
got a
final
big trash
inspection.
can in front of my house, but I'm not remodeling.
They go
I'm
trash.
cleaning my yard.
Yeah, you see,
I'm cleaning house.
Yeah,
that's a remodel. Well, that's a you add.
plus final inspection.
I always thought it was add-on.
What does that mean?
See what and again, what they were saying, like if they went out there 4 times, you're gonna pay $300 for each of these permits, 75, 75, 75, 75. You're paying total $300 for all that. So this is just more like a note.
If they went on, well,
Are they gonna go out there to check?
I would take that out.
Okay, yeah, because it's basically 75 plus 20 for each of those.
Yeah, because let's say you're only doing electrical, and
Yeah.
you say honor system.
Yes,
Hey, I'm gonna do the electrical.
that's
Here's
it.
my
So you're,
$100.
so you're paying 75 plus 20.
Yeah,
Plus 25, I'm sorry,
Here's my
25.
$100, I'm doing,
Yeah, because that's the thing. When you remodel, you're not doing all those things. You're doing one, maybe. Maybe
But
put
let's
it
say I add a bedroom, I ain't gonna add no plumbing.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no,
true.
but yeah. So these are individual.
It's just $75.
Yeah,
No,
plus the 25. Yeah,
$425.
right. It's not like a total, but I see what you're saying. It could confuse someone thinking like, oh, I got to pay $300 or 75. So okay. So moving any residential building.
this, Sid got $400.
Yeah, I would go up, that's an old one.
Okay.
I would go up to 400.
Yeah.
Send it.
Okay, any building that will be connected to utilities What does that mean, connected? So they're moving a house in and they're gonna connect it to
Yeah, I
utilities?
see what they're saying.
Moving.
Any residential building, let's say there's just a building without electricity, it's just like a barn or a garage with no utilities, they're gonna charge $400.
Mhm.
Any building that will be connected to utilities and it's the same.
So that should be any building connected, that is connected with utilities? Because we're saying, are they gonna, so is this meaning they're gonna move a home from Odem or something like that? They're moving it out to somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that if
We
they're,
we were charging 200 regardless if they had electricity or utilities or not, that's what we were charging.
okay,
So, but you can also, you can just put on there,
Any building.
any building that would just be moved, that's it.
Yeah, just take
okay,
that.
Because automatically, if a mover's gonna come, they know that they gotta disconnect the utilities.
Yeah, and the sewer and all that other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
right here, this says moving structure, $400.
okay. So any residential building under moving, $400.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so then demolition under residential, it's $100.
Wait, hang on, let me see what they got.
Is that like a house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if you decide I have this
Yeah.
this garage port, I need to take it down.
A perfect example, I bought a house, I came and got a permit, they charged me $100 demolition fee plus $25
Well, it's 20 that time,
20
but
bucks.
yeah, $20, so 120.
But I didn't hire a demolition guy, I just had them take wood by wood and save some of the wood.
Yeah.
But I still demolished. So
Yeah.
I paid $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably reasonable. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just-
I think that's fine, because let's say somebody said, oh, it's only $100, you know what, my house, I ain't gonna fix it, I'm gonna tear it up.
yeah,
I like that.
especially if it's dilapidated, we want them to
Well,
tear,
that's what I'm
we want them to
saying.
tear it down,
Mine
yeah.
was dilapidated.
Yeah, so you want to tear it down.
Yeah.
Okay. So fence, new construction only, $20.
let's go over
And
that.
then $25 for the first linear, 10 each, additional 50 linear.
Make it just flat.
Can we just make
rate
it a
on it.
flat rate on that one too, or?
Yeah.
I don't think people probably do.
What,
I know people put up-
what he says, fence, new construction only. The reason why they put that in there, I guess, is because bunch of, like in our neighborhood, all our lines are in the back.
Right.
And I guess they could put like a disclaimer, if we gotta go back in there and tear your fence up.
But nowadays, with today's technology, they're boring like they
Oh,
did
shit.
Frontier.
They
They're breaking stuff.
left
The
and right.
gas thing, my daughter's driveway, they didn't go deep enough. They just went.
Yeah, I've been on the phone with the project manager and we're having to regroup.
Like Becky's, they broke her sprinkler system.
Yeah, I need to get back to her
Hey,
too.
over there's, I just see, I see a lot of stuff that,
Yeah, they break it, but the machine went in their yard.
But do they fix it?
Yeah, no, they're gonna fix it up. What I'm doing is I'm getting that reported to me, like, that's Maureen, right? And then, Becky sending money, respond to Becky too. She sent it late, yesterday or the day before. I can't remember.
Who breaks
those
it?
The
contractors.
contractors.
They got
There's
a
one
tractor.
Frontier everywhere.
Yeah,
You haven't noticed them?
yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
the wholesaler are putting-
But see, yours
Yeah.
is above ground.
yeah, they're,
All our
yeah,
neighborhood is below.
right, yeah, because they're following your original,
Yeah.
cable lines or whatever, internet lines, and then on the other sides of town, they're
The cable
boring.
people or what?
The Frontier,
Frontier.
fiber optic.
Remember they came and gave a presentation? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But they're not able, they're bored everywhere. Chicken, there's holes and.
Guys, I gotta go to work. Can we jump to, if y'all don't
Yeah, yeah,
mind?
jump to what you're concerned with and we can,
My concern is, the water tap fees. Can we
Yeah,
go-
yeah, let's
Sure.
do that. Let's go, that's a good point.
okay.
What page is it on? There it is.
Let's see.
Water tap fees, okay.
Water tap fees.
Is it water connection?
It's gonna be under water tap fees back to the.
3 or 4? 3 or 4 or 4?
I'm gonna get the other one.
Sewer with the water connection.
Is this mine or yours?
I think it's yours.
There it is.
You don't have it here, do we? Oh, here it is.
I see.
Oh, so chap,
Oh, there it is. Water tap fees. It's on page 2, on the bottom.
I'm looking at the old one. Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's 700 for 3/4 inch. Let me tell you what Rincon charges, and that's kind of steep. I've looked at what other cities are charging, they're not charging that much, but we're very low. This is what Rincon charges. They charge 3,000, I think 3,250, 3,250 if the water is on that side.
Okay.
So let's say they're gonna tap, the water's on that side, 3,250. If it's on the opposite side of the street, then they can't cut the street, so they hire somebody to bore, so they charge $1,000 extra. So, Ingleside is doing, what did I see? No, right here, Portland. Portland's 575, 725, and 1250. But you gotta understand Portland's volume, man.
Yeah.
But look at Gregory, 1675. And then look at Mathis, 1650. And outside city is 1950. Taft, 1500. And for sewer is 2500. We're way too low.
Yeah,
Those are old fees.
Yeah. Okay, let's do them real quick. So water tap fees inside city 3/4 inch, that's,
Well, what about this right here, this chap, where it says chapter 50, water, sewage, wastewater, first time water, wastewater connection permit fee, $100. And then it is, plus per front footage of property, inside cities, $2. And, outside cities, $3.
that'll make, that's stuff, those shit right there.
Well, that I would keep,
Okay,
just like that.
okay,
Let me tell you what that is.
okay,
What that is, let's say I have a 50-foot lot. So it's for future. So we're gonna charge $100 for the permit
Okay.
and then plus 50 linear feet.
So that's
And
a,
that's for the future. We're gonna maintain it. So
Okay.
it's our easement, we're gonna maintain it.
oh, okay.
okay. So it's not the actual tap, it's just the
No.
permit. Okay, I got you. So we need to put, this probably needs to go more in the center here, just right.
So if somebody has a 200-foot, that's why it says outside. But we're gonna maintain it.
Okay. And then no well water permit inspection fee, we don't do that. Okay, so now we're at water tap fees. Okay, here we go. So larger than 3/4 inch. We have, $700, so we charge right now.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, but look at what, Redwood's 1675, Memphis 1650, Taft is 1500. Again, Portland's 575, but they're very volume.
Yeah.
Every city.
Yeah. And and
I think if we were to go up even $1,000 or 1,200,
Yeah.
it would be less than Gregory.
because when you boil it down to it, it's the same type of work, right? No matter where you live, it's the same type of work. So, you gotta find that sweet spot.
I'd
So,
like 1,200 and then, yeah,
Because
1,200.
we're still charging the linear fee.
Yeah.
So 1,200 on the 3/4.
And still keep the linear fee for future, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So 1,500 larger than.
Yeah. And then plus the footage, like you said, that $2 bill.
Yeah, you're still charging.
And then that would have
I would go,
We got
look at Taft. Taft is, oh, it's the same thing. Gregory, same thing. Mathis. Mathis is charging outside, they're charging $19.50. Odem doesn't even have outside. You notice?
Yeah, they don't want to mess with it.
Oh, they're still doing it.
Oh, they are? Oh.
But look at Mathis. Mathis is 3/4, 1950.
Okay, up here, Sid's got, well, this is ours, right, 1,500? Yeah, that's ours. Sitting here. Sewer, bulk water. See, but Sit might be different because they're using their own groundwater, isn't it? It doesn't matter, right?
No, it's just,
Sit.
Since you went up on the city, I would just say on the 1,500, maybe go to 1,800.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Mathis is 1950.
yeah, so
Let's go
18,
to
yeah.
1,800.
Yeah.
They went up 300, so I think that's fair.
Yeah.
So this one, 1,800,
Mhm.
right? And then plus the cost of sizing of water meter and fittings.
I'd go with 2,100. I know what y'all think.
Yeah.
And then plus front foot is $3.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. All right.
See, we're still lower than everybody else, except for 40. We're still lower than everybody else, but we're charging the front foot. But it's only $2 a foot.
Yeah.
So
So
it's just the one.
we're still in the ballpark. Okay, see you later.
All right.
Hey, I gotta go watch that excursion and I gotta drive.
Okay.
And then my Hummer, the freaking fan went out. So I gotta make time.
So you want to go back, since you want to go back up to where we left off, right?
See you guys.
All right.
Okay, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We weren't too far from it anyway.
Speaking of water.
So, okay, so right
Donna,
here.
make sure you put that in this bill.
Put it on Jesse's tab. On the televised, I put it on Jesse's tab.
So one of the notes we wanted to kind of keep on here and going forward, effective October 1st, 2024, all increases charged by Republic services will be passed through to the end customer. So y'all in agreement with that. So if we decide to keep Republic, right, and it's natural about a 3 or 4% increase usually, was what you usually kind of plan for. We will pass those costs on to the customers.
Where are we at now?
On this, we're right above solid waste. We're going back up to where we left off. And that's an ordinance that y'all had passed before, that you would pass on any costs,
Mhm.
and then after that, it's up to y'all to decide what you want to additionally cost. So that's all that is, just notifying, the reader. Page wise,
I'm in the old. I'm looking over.
I think we're still on page 1. Let me see. Yeah, we're in the middle of page 1.
Page 1?
Yeah. So, okay, so then we're chapter 40, solid waste. We went up to 3061. And then per yard of garbage for customers maintain their garbage in their garbage cans or tied garbage cans, $3. Commercial customers not maintaining their garbage per cubic yard is 50 cents. So this was just the 4%,
Okay.
Where are you at? Page 1?
middle of page 1.
Page 2 for us. I might have threw some paper up there. Okay, so what does this mean? Solid commercial. So right here, commercial, so that's good with a pass-through and everything?
Yeah, this is the pass through. Well, hold on, let me see. Let me make sure.
Because The
I need you to pick up one of my trash cans, but maybe after the holidays. Because I've been monitoring, we don't even use, we have two and we never use. We don't even fill up one, because just.
Well, the city likes it, you know, makes some
I
money.
know, because just me and Rocky. But when we had the family, we needed both. But now,
So what is your question, Sal? You're in solid waste, right?
Right, yeah. No, it's just, that's my question, just making sure that we put that note there. It's just whatever this, the pass through 4%. Right. Yeah. Well, actually, you'll be passing the ordinance this, on Tuesday. Yeah, because we had to
You
get,
already put it in our packet. right?
yes, yeah, right, because y'all wanted to hash out this stuff first, but you already knew that you're just only doing, the percentages we agreed upon for the proposed budget.
Yeah, okay.
So it was just whatever y'all decided for the,
it's already on.
the water, the garbage, and the wastewater. You already decided that.
Yeah.
That'll go on here. So if you want, we can actually skip that, and I can just present you the final draft.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so we can kind of save some time, because you already know
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
we're reading on it.
already. So
Yeah.
solid
We
waste,
can't change that
yeah.
anyway.
So
right?
we're done there.
Garbage apartments, that's all gonna be fixed there. Sewage and wastewater, that's already decided. Y'all decided that in the budget when you decided on the percentage to pass through.
Now we're looking at permitting, right?
Yeah, sewer, let's see. Okay, yeah. So now we're back to, okay, so then we left off here
No.
to sewer permits. Right, now we're back at sewer permits here. So now we are on page 3 of 4.
Yes.
Yep.
So we're charging 100 for the inside and the.
Right.
And 125 for new construction.
So that's just the permit itself. And then, of course, depending on the tap itself, right, would be determined by the inch. And then they'd get additional up here.
Shoot, this town got permit, sewer, tap fee of $1,500.
Yeah, that's
For the
all.
permit,
And we're charging
That
100.
was, it was tap, or was it tap? Oh, Gregory, I think, right?
No, we're just giving you the info.
well, they're charging 16 for the tap. They're not so much for the permit. Yeah, these are just connection. These are tap fees.
Okay, and what are these? Oh, these are.
Yeah, that's a permit fee. That's to cover administrative costs and inspection, all that kind of stuff.
They don't have any?
Okay.
Well, I got this little town there, Aberdeen, this is smaller than us. They charge it right here. Oh, this is for the school.
But it says permit, but if you look at right under it says, new construction one-time sewer connection
Oh, see, that is confusing.
inside,
hmm
see?
Yeah.
So it's not just a permit, it's like it's the actual.
So I'm just I'm spitballing here. So it sounds to me like, let's say you're getting a new construction, right? Right. So you're going to pay $125 for the fee, and then depending on the size of the line, you're going to pay. Let's say it was large and 3/4. You pay $1,500
Right.
on top of that fee, on top of that permit fee.
Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, so if I'm paying $125 for the permit, new construction, one-time sewer connection inside. And then if I go down here, inside city, so I pay $700 on top of the $125. That's correct?
One more time. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
You see what I'm, you
yeah,
follow me?
yeah.
So sewer permit, I'm
hmm
gonna pay $125.
hmm
The actual connection, I'm gonna pay $700.
Yeah.
That's a total of $825 I'm gonna pay.
Yeah.
Am I reading? it
Well,
correctly?
you're going to pay $1,200 now because it's a new.
Oh, yes.
Right. Yes. Right. Yes. So you're going to pay $125 for the permit,
Mhm.
$1,200 for the actual work. The same thing all the way,
outside.
that doesn't
You
go.
go up too, right?
And then commercial's 300 for the permit for, well, see, that's the thing too, right? It says commercial, so that's new or existing commercial?
Man, dude, I just, I don't know.
I think it's confusing.
At 300, I don't know.
You could leave it, for existing commercial 300 and then we could add new commercial.
500.
But you don't have, oh yeah, you do, sewer connection commercial,
Mhm.
so you have them. Oh, you have to go up on theirs too. Oh, we did, right?
We haven't gone that far, have we?
Okay, so they're at 700 cheaper.
Yep. Yeah, we haven't gone that far.
Okay, so now see the connection, sewer connection, commercial inside 700
Yep. Outside,
and outside 1,000.
1,000.
So it's a flat fee permit, 300 for commercial, new or existing, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put that on there as a note, new or existing?
Okay.
Leave that like that, but that
Okay.
700 has to go up. The commercial,
How hard is it for them to do a sewer tap?
It depends, like, the one when I first started here that had been lingering for almost 2 years, just because of manpower, money, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it became difficult because the way you had to get it done was you basically had to, I forget the term, but you have to kind of work this way
Yeah.
so the walls don't collapse on you, or we had to get someone to bring those metal kind of boxes so that the walls don't collapse, right? So the cheapest thing for us to do was actually contract it out, because you would have ended up shelling into the actual road because you got to hit like 8 foot, 8 foot, 8 foot, that kind of thing. So it just
They do like
depends.
a funnel.
Right.
Yeah.
So it just depends. I mean,
That's OSHA making you do that.
right.
No, actually, OSHA don't do city stuff. That's what someone was telling me. OSHA don't care.
Really?
I don't
Because
know.
I talked to Johnny. He goes, no, OSHA doesn't have nothing to do with it. They want to go in there.
But we should be going by
Yeah.
OSHA standards because, we don't want anyone getting hurt and stuff.
Let me. Okay. A regular, say we get a new subdivision, those guys, they're capped. The new subdivision's already gonna have everything set up. All they gotta do is just click in, don't they?
Yeah, those situations, yes. The newer stuff is easy. It's just the older areas of town that need to get that,
Yeah, they gotta dig deep.
right. And then if, let's say, a whole new development comes in, well, that's gonna be a lot easier to do because they're gonna do all that work and then all we do is just
That's what I'm saying.
right. But still,
I think if you and commercial maybe go 500. What do you think?
for the
You're
permit,
talking about the permit?
yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I was thinking of going higher, but then I kind of backed out. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
You on that?
Okay.
Cheap place to do business.
So should say during office hours.
We subdivisions it, but we kind of just tie into it, it's easy.
Right.
Because that's what that.
So we're at water connections during office hours. We're charging $20. After hours, $30. Self connect first time $50. Self connect second time $100.
I would say leave it that, because once we get new water meters, it's all gonna be,
Null and void.
right?
Right.
Yeah, because they're gonna do it all from the computer.
Yeah, because I don't know that there's a way to actually for a customer to other than damaging it. Didn't someone do that?
Probably.
Like where they could dig in and damage just intentionally or just thinking they could mess with it so they don't get billed or anything.
So we're not gonna have those? We're not gonna be getting fees for that?
Well, you're probably okay with doing not, it's just worded wrong, not self-connects, but maybe, cause like Jesse said, the new water meters, you're gonna have the capability of doing it from here.
Yep.
So you certainly want to have, if you don't pay, you have to return it on, maybe maybe $50. I don't know.
Yeah, but then you kind of want to help them out because they can't, if they can't pay for it.
So maybe $20.
Well,
Yeah.
well, no, the thing we had talked about was for them to shut it off at here, that was gonna be additional costs.
So they
And
would-
that's what they said, if you have a few customers that probably have a little trouble with their bills and stuff, you probably wanna just set them up with that
That meter.
that type of meter where you can shut it off over here. You know, where it's like maybe every month they're always late, so we
So
shut them
they
off.
shut it off over there, wherever they're at? maybe?
Right, I think so.
So we don't get,
So, but it's a
So we
certain
don't
meter.
even have
We're
to
only gonna get a
control.
certain meter for them.
Right,
Like if it's one house that always late,
yeah.
we're gonna put
But
that
how
special
are we
meter
gonna
on
know?
them, or they can shut it off over here.
Was-
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that was his recommendation, because he was saying, what he was saying is like, you don't want to do the whole city that way, because you rarely ever do that, especially for something that's small. You wouldn't be shutting people off all the time. It would, and we were actually paying more money for that. So you'd want to just, like, if you have a specific customers that you kind of always have a little trouble with, you want
So
to
they
get,
just
set them up with
keep
that.
So,
They
so
just
then
keep
let's just
not
say you have
paying?
one customer that has never done it in their life, and they got a new water system.
Mhm,
Now, in a couple of months, they hit hard times.
mhm.
They don't pay the water bill. How do you shut it off?
We'd have to go there. To shut,
Huh?
we'd have
That
to
one you
we'd
go,
have- we'd have
you
to
go
there.
to their house.
We'd have to go to their house and shut it off.
They're not, put
So then they are still gonna have the capability of self-connect.
Yeah,
The customer,
right. I guess
the
so.
customer's gonna have the ability to turn it back on. If
and
they
just
wanna do
not
it.
pay us?
No,
No, no,
They
no.
get fined.
Yeah, they get
They're
fined.
fined.
Yeah.
they get fined.
That's what that self-connect
Yeah.
is, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they get
Yeah.
fined, but they, what if they still don't pay?
No, because the city will know. Right now, the city knows when people do it, because
Yeah, because we
people
get,
have told me, I would have turned it on, and they came and fined me and shut it off again.
Yep.
yeah,
So somehow they know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
we get,
they follow up on it.
once we get this new meters, we gotta know who's online, who's not. So that's,
yeah, and
that wording is kind of,
that's where the technology comes into play, because we're
Yeah.
gonna know through the system, not
Yes.
just, not one of our guys remembering, oh, yeah, I should,
Oh, John Doe, we turned his water off, let's check it.
right,
And it's running, you already know.
right,
Yep.
yeah.
So they can turn it on?
oh, yeah, it's easy.
So that's why that's so, I didn't know they were gonna have that capability according to it. Sounds like-
Certain meters. We're gonna buy certain meters for that, right?
Right, if.
Maybe
yeah,
50
we'd have
meters.
We'd have to identify,
Okay.
that part, those talent, So, yeah, you're right, the self-connect, it almost sounds like, oh, I can do this, so you'll charge me $50. So it should be, illegal connection or unauthorized connection.
Unauthorized.
Okay.
Easy.
Let's get technical.
Unauthorized. Good.
And, later on in life, we probably can redo this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is a living document, I mean, it's not forever, you can always amend it, I mean, that's another
It
thing too,
hasn't been touched forever.
Oh,
right.
we
yeah.
always go, yeah, $50. Oh,
Yeah.
$20.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
so what, like, let's say, for example, so, and again, I'm still learning some of this stuff, right? So like, let's say whenever we did, let's see, what was it? The brush pickup, right? And y'all had decided on the fees, right? We probably should have done an official ordinance amending this so that we can charge those things,
Yeah.
it works out now that with the timing of everything,
Or it should be part of our budget planning. Make this part of our budget planning.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, every year,
Every year, and
Right.
that way we have the opportunity to freshen it up or touch it up.
right?
We gotta start even earlier then.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
I'll reformat this later. Okay. So, water connections. So basically during office hours, if someone's disconnected and we need to go out there and connect them again, we'll charge $20. After hours, if they need to be reconnected, we charge $30. And then any authorized connection, the first time they're going to get a fine of $50. And then unauthorized connection, for a second time, we're going to bill them 50, and then, I'm sorry, 100. And then the third time they keep doing it, we're going to file criminal
Yeah.
charges against them.
I like that.
Okay.
Where we at now?
Sewer connection inside the city, $700. outside the city, 1,000. So what were we charging for the water tap? 1,200 and 1,500.
What was that sewer?
Sorry, water, sorry, sewer, water.
Sewer,
Water connection, sewer connection.
what's paid $1,500? That's maybe 1,000? Is that too much for sewer?
See, I think, I mean, I don't know, it seems, I mean, I think that connecting sewer is a kind of a heavier, dirtier job. What are they charging for sewer?
Here in a city, they said sewer residents inside $17, whatever, and $19.
I guess they're probably charging per
Yeah, I don't
foot.
know how they're doing that.
They're
See,
probably
then it
charging per
says
foot.
2341, but I don't know. You know what? I think it's probably per square feet.
Cause I'm looking at that too.
It's probably per foot for the line.
You're talking about sitting, right?
Yeah, that kind of threw me. I don't know what that means.
See, sewer connect tap for Portland, they're charging $780 for 8 foot or less. 8 foot or more, they're charging $13.50. So they're charging per foot.
See,
And
I think
then-
that's where that 2341 is per foot.
Well, maybe.
I think, so. Okay, so how does sewer connection, talk me through that.
That one's kind of like just the basics. So let's say you built a house, right? You're near a sewer line, so now we know where it's at. So our guys have to go out there and tap you in.
That's like the new.
Right. So it all just depends, right? The sewer line could be 20 feet and they got to go 20 feet to tap you in, or it could be right there.
No, my understanding is your responsibility is taken to the sewer.
Exactly.
To the sewer connection.
Okay. So our guys are just
Our guys
connect. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So that's what they're charging
Yeah,
for this.
we don't go to the.
No,
resident.
ours is right
Oh, I
there.
see. Okay.
And see, and most of, we get new subdivisions, it's gonna be even easier,
Mhm.
because they probably already have tap, all they gotta just go bless it.
I see. So it's just it's some digging, and so we probably should go up on that a little bit.
$100, $50.
$100, $800, and then,
And then you want to do another 100 on the outside, or more than that, 200 more.
because when you go outside the city, now you're gonna be digging.
Right.
Now you're gonna be digging deep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's very
You-
true.
you-
That's very
and that's
true.
different.
Like 8 foot.
That's gonna be labor.
Yeah.
And you know those
So-
guys go out there, God damn, I go out to Bethel. But
You know what? It probably should be about 2,000, because I think that's what, if we had to contract it out, that's probably what they would have charged us. It just depends on the equipment, you know, just, and that was like one of the issues we had was just equipment and safety, right? And we didn't have, you know, so we
put
said
15 in 1,000. Put 15 in 1,000.
1,500,
No, 1,000 for inside the
1,000
city
for inside.
and 15 for outside. What do you think? That's too much,
Yeah.
right?
No,
I mean, we could do, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking 800 for inside city.
Okay, that sounds good. And 1,200 for outside?
I was thinking 2,000, just based on if we had to hire a contractor, because if we had to hire a contractor to do it, we're out money.
But are we gonna have
right now, we don't have that equipment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would say 2,000.
Yeah.
And again, we can revisit this if it just kind of, you know, but I just, yes.
Yeah. So
And then sewer connection for commercial inside the city is 700. It was the same amounts. And the same thing there, right? They're responsible to bring it to the sewer line, and we're just gonna tap it in. So
Same,
just keep it the same?
Yeah.
800, 2,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. CSI inspection, new customer 125, sprinkler CSI inspection. Inspection 125.
That's about right.
What does CSI stand for?
Yeah.
Hold
or what is it?
I like put CSI without putting the name.
Yeah,
It should be the name and then that.
I asked a long time ago and then I forgot. Hold on.
And who does the CSI
Construction site?
inspection? Is that something we contract out or?
Would be construction site inspection.
Yeah, I like that. That makes it.
Construction site inspection.
CSI.
It might be that.
But then it has.
Customer service inspection.
So who does that?
Customer service inspection, what is that?
Who does that?
Sprinkler systems, who's doing that?
We made it up, only know.
If it's gonna be our inspector,
You know who that is? That's what's his name? Max, isn't it?
he does sprinkler inspections?
No, Max does he came and inspected me in my building. He came, checked it out for lead, and he kind of walked around and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's it. I don't know.
You need to ask him.
Hmm.
What was that for? Like, what does he do?
Well, he came up there and he got a little knife and put some lead on my pipe that goes into my building, and he put it in there. Oh, it's okay, Jesse. And then he left. He paid him, I think, $75. What was it, 75? I paid him money, I know that. Yeah, it was 75.
Is that what it's on here?
See, but then what do we pay him to do that? Yeah, just leave it like that. I mean, it's been changed before. It's been changed before. So,
Yeah, it went up from 75 to
I don't know what it
125.
is.
yeah, but it's been changed, so
I still think you should try to find out what it is. I mean, we can leave it, but let's try to find out what it is.
Yeah.
'Cause we have